Hello everybody, this is our tour of a 1972 Yellowstone Capri I have up for sale. Basically because I'm moving overseas and I can't take it with me, so it needs to go to a good home. My plan was to make it into my rolling art gallery after this whole COVID thing calmed down, because that's what I did before this all happened. But now an opportunity has presented itself, so gotta do what we gotta do. So anyway, put a new tongue jack on there. My point was to take off the propane, because I'm not gonna use propane. It was gonna be solar, so the handle wouldn't hit that. This is where we are on the outside. I only did silicone to put the windows back in, because basically it was storage until I was ready to get working on it. I love the butt on this thing. So, factory dry weight is 41.90, which means a full build out. No fluids, no propane tanks, no water, stuff like that. So basically this does not weigh that much because it is, aside from my crap that's in it, empty. So I'm gonna tie off the door here. Just to keep it open, not smack me in while I'm talking. Hard to do with one hand, obviously. Alright. So like I said, right now it's full of my crap that I was going through to clean it out. But anyway, I have started collecting a whole bunch of stuff to put back in it, but I have kept some of the, that was the original drawer, some of the fixtures that came out of it. That's the bug guard for the front window. That is the awning and the awning arms, along with other trim and trim pieces, you can see, that need to go back on. So everybody else, if it leaks, they all leak. They've all leaked somewhere in their life. So the thing is, there's many ways to fix it. Obviously there's going to be stains. It is 50 years old. There's old water damage and stuff, but you can see exactly what you're getting into. But when I talk about the pinholes, this is where the trim comes through. So you see that the screws go right through the skin. So if you don't have butyl tape on the outside, then you're going to have pinholes. And like I said, I did everything with silicone for now, just to get it buttoned up so I could use it. Oops. But that needs to come off, and then, like I said, butyl tape, and then I was going to seal it from the inside with a rubber undercoating to get all the little pinholes and pricks and things and whatever that may cause issues later, plus all of the seams, and then all of the curved places were going to be expandable foam, like that. Now, the other thing is, what people don't realize is the corners are the weakest part, and anywhere there's a vent. So there was a corner right there. See? Corner. But what I had looked into was using a process that they use to restore antique wooden boats, which is essentially using thin epoxy and a hypodermic needle to go into all of the structural places, or all the places that were basically, you know, hard to duplicate, like the curves, and reinforce all of those places and harden them with epoxy, so basically they become like a rock. They don't turn to mush like wood does. So you can see that's all that stuff. Now the other part is, there is no mold in here. You can't smell on a video, but there's no moldy smell. And oops, any place, like I said, that there was a vent, I tried to cover up, because those eventually were going to come out. Seal them up from the outside. You know, seal them from the inside as best they could, and, you know, was planning on doing basically recycled jeans material and expandable foam, but then I had changed my mind and gone into hardened foam, or foam sheet, to fill in all the cracks and crevices, because then you can go around with the expanding foam and make sure it's super tight, and then it becomes structural as well. So anyway, that's a water fill. So I haven't been able to find any floor plan or anything for this trailer. Apparently very rare trailer. And also you can see I put the subfloor down already. But where access is from the inside, where there's fill ports, where there's obviously the propane from the front, you can kind of discern where things were. Obviously this was a kitchen, because you got the vent for the refrigerator, the overhead vent over the stove, so you can kind of see this was kitchen, and then probably kitchenette, and then probably a bunk up there, and then we have the water fill, so your tank probably went across underneath the seat over there, and then you do the bathroom in the back, along with your bedroom. So, but right now it's a blank canvas. You can do whatever the heck you want. Just go nuts. But like I said, I was doing it as a studio, gallery, blah de blah. And in the meantime, it was a storage trailer. So, hope this helps you in your decision making. If you also read about the comments, the tires are relatively new. They don't have dry rot. I've spent the money on getting the wheels bearings repacked, new seals. One of them, the hub had to actually be replaced, so I replaced it. Of course, new trailer people do not like these old camper axles. So yeah, that's the one with the new hub. But yeah, all this is done. I mean, all the ugly stuff is just done, ready to go. And have fun, go nuts. I think it would be an awesome food trailer, personally. I just don't have any place to work on it. I don't have any time for it, and like I said, I'm leaving. So somebody will have the benefit of this really, really cool rare camper to play with. So I hope that helps, and enjoy.